When you're actively surfing, the sport demands of you a healthy physical lifestyle, really allows you mentally to be healthier throughout your day and your week and your month and your life. I had sort of an addictive personality, and I needed to channel that into addictions that were positive for me, and surfing certainly has been a very positive addiction for me in that it really led to better health decisions, better mental state, kind of just a more wholesome, more well-balanced lifestyle altogether. And I'm totally addicted to it now, and I love it. Every time we go out, it's basically getting a fix that needs to be satisfied. So yeah, it's an addiction for me. There's no destination. The destination's the process, and I think surfing really illuminates that for me.
From when I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to surf. We were searching surf camps in Costa Rica, the best place for the best instruction, and this was always the name that kept popping up. And I'm so glad that I came, because I made just a ton of progress this week. I can't wait to come back.
Well, I didn't really start surfing until this week, really. I've had a few experiences here and there. It's something I've always loved. But I live in Canada where there aren't many waves, at least on the East Coast.
I went to a surf town during COVID while I was working remotely, and I took a few surf lessons and I was able to stand up and I was like, this is so fun. But then I feel like came to Surf Simply, they broke it down way harder than I realized, but also way more fun, and there's so much more to learn.
I've been longtime friends with Josh and Andrew, who had been to Surf Simply prior, and I reconnected maybe 10 years after high school with Josh, and he mentioned that he was going on this surf trip to Surf Simply. I joined them for the first time, and it was probably their second or third time, and I realized why it was their second or third time.
I started surfing for the first time here at Surf Simply about 10 years ago, approximately. When I first got here, I was with my wife. We were on an anniversary trip. Our surfing journey has been connected to Surf Simply ever since then.
When they came back, we took some local lessons, and I remember the amazing feeling I got from the first wave. And now I'm here, and so much progress has been made, and it's been really great.
This year, it's Kieran's 18th birthday, and he's graduating high school, and we thought this would be a great way to kind of honor that, and and have a great week away together.
That feeling of getting a wave is so great. Going down the line, you have that speed. Nothing beats it.
But there's really no feeling quite like catching a wave, because everything slows down, and it's sort of one of those rare moments in life where you can't think about anything else.
I like getting into the wave, catching the speed, learning, progressing. So there's always a challenge, little victories, and then some defeats along with it. So it's great. It's a great metaphor for life.
You feel so free, you feel so, weightless even.
There's like a high of getting that right, and the feeling and like building up the speed that once you felt it once, you have to do it again.
Yeah, it's pretty addictive.
You feel like you're really working for it. Like, I don't know, I got trapped in the impact zone a couple times today. And when I finally get out there, I'm like, I deserve to be here. I put in the work.
It's true.
And I'm gonna catch some good waves because of it.
The waves are always going to be different, but the learning and the application is always the same. So I think that's kind of what I'm taking away from it, so that no matter what happens in the world and how crazy it gets, really adaptability is the takeaway.
When we break it down in theory, I feel like I can really focus in on what I actually did well, and then what specific things I'm trying to work on and improve. I got on the Highline for the first time this week, and truly, now I feel like I am so greedy. Now if I don't get on the Highline, I'm like, that was a terrible wave. I need to get up there again.
It's true.
compression at the bottom, energizing through the top, and then leading back down with the arm. You know, the first session here, I looked at the tape, because you never have tape when you're at home. As difficult as it is to watch yourself on tape after you think you've done well out there, and then you see yourself, you better put on it because it's real. Will is amazing. So he sits out there and he's with you, and we discuss a lot when we're here, and then we go out, and the plan is for me to execute. He's got loads and loads of patience, a great sense of humor. He's a really good motivator, and a friend, because I've known him for as long as I have.
So Maya is a firecracker. I love her. She's from Australia. She's an incredible surfer. I got the chance to watch her surf. And yeah, no, she was really amazing. She was the perfect combination of like patience and push. Started off whitewater, and by day 3 I was at the line.
Go, that's lovely. Foot in the middle. Perfect.
Yeah, I got to experience something that was like above my expectations thanks to her. So I'm deeply grateful. She's awesome.
I had Teal, love her. I had known Teal from prior trips, and always appreciated speaking with her and getting to know her, and thought she was a fantastic human being. And then just wasn't surprised, but she's an amazing coach. So
I had Gabriel, and he was really great, picking out waves for me, really telling me what I need to work on. And I think I look at the clips from Sunday and I look at the clips from Friday, and there's a huge difference in terms of like my skill and my technique. And then I worked on some weight transfer, getting the weight forward and back, which set up nicely into learning how to do tones and eventually cutbacks.
for me, I was working on kind of whitewater climbs, cutbacks as well, yeah, just trying to be very thoughtful, doing the right maneuver for what the wave was calling for.
The tapes are everything because you feel one thing and you see another. And you learn from both, right? So you learn from the feeling and you learn from the seeing. And when you see it, it just it clicks so much faster. If you want to learn how to surf and become like a surfer, and you want to take the fast lane, Surf Simply is the way to do it.
The use of technology, specifically the videos, they had split screen video this time where you could see a professional or one of the coaches executing what you're attempting to execute side by side, in frame, in motion. I think video analysis and reviews is a real accelerant in terms of your development.
Jamie is the best masseuse. Literally, she saved me because by Tuesday I was really starting to fatigue and get really tired. If it weren't for her, I don't know if I would have been able to keep going the rest of the week.
Especially after the first 2 days, just felt it everywhere, back, shoulders, arms. It was just soreness, the muscles were tight and whatever. And then had my massage and I felt so much better, right afterwards.
The stretching, the sessions I made were very very targeted and spot on.
Adriana and the surf stretch classes that we did were super amazing. She made me realize certain things about my body that I've never realized before. You get to understand your body and how to take care of your body if you're going to be sort of doing this kind of activity.
I would spend another week as an apprentice in the kitchen because the food, well, first of all, you have an appetite that is unbelievable because you're working so hard out there. But even so, I was just looking forward to my next meal, not because I was hungry, but because I was what is Dennis gonna do next?
Yes, oh my God. Dennis, Luis, Diego, you never go hungry and you kind of want to eat more and more. Everybody has a nameplate and you get moved around throughout the week So you get to have conversations with everybody and you get to make connections that you wouldn't expect.
The 3 or 4 times that I've been here, I've met people from like almost every continent.
The group's been fantastic, and I always think, that the group's really what make it. You meet these fascinating people from all over the world, who have varied backgrounds, and they're all here doing the same thing you're doing.
Everyone was like so supportive, so excited for each other. Every time you'd paddle back out from a wave, you'd get 2 or 3 at least, like, oh, great wave, man, like, that was sick. Everyone's just so amped and excited to see everyone else progress and learn, and, I just thought it was really supportive and really great to, like, have that energy this week.
Not only do you have a shared experience, but you have something in common, which is like an interest, a love of surfing.
I have such like a busy life and such demanding life with my work, and I kind of have such a strict, rigorous schedule of how I schedule my life and all the things, and so it's so great to come here and to have that same sort of like rigor of planning and attention to detail, but taken away from me and done in a way that is like impeccable. So it's everything from the facilities to housekeeping to the food to the people. It's really, everything's just thought out so perfectly to greet you and welcome you and make it so that you want to come back again and again.